Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, mini-series, and long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight, we are playing a game that I absolutely have fallen in love with. It is Heckin' Good Doggos. Um, I don't know how we haven't played this sooner. I'm so excited. I love Doggos. Many of you have seen my Doggos, and I think they're both napping somewhere. But before we get into all that, we do have just a few announcements to go through. The first is that we have a new sponsor for our stream. It is Soul Muppet Publishing, and I even have a link for you if you decide to go and check out some of their stuff, like the game that we played recently and the game that you will see much more of very soon, Orbital Blues. As Dido beats me to it, how dare you?
How dare you be a good mod?
Anyways, thank you, Dido. But yeah, you can use our link there to go check out all of their very cool games. And if you pick up anything, it does support us. And we heckin' love you for it. Other than that, if you miss any of our streams, you can check them out on our YouTube channel. It's just Lost Caravan RPG at YouTube. There's something like 270 videos on there, and it grows by the daily, not including the like 10 that I currently have to edit and get published. But yay. Also, you can check out our website, lostcaravanrpg.com. You can find the information behind the stream team, as well as the community that supports us, and you can check out some of our cool merch. Oh, I think that's it. That's all I got. Pick up some adorable music and pass it around and let everyone tell you who they are and which heckin' good doggo they're playing. And they're your favorite scent in the world. Go with that. We'll go clockwise, starting for me, which means that we are starting with Nikki.
That's me. Um, I am Nikki, Coyote Witch. I will be playing Toby, the very, very good boy. He is a Great Dane puppy-ish teenager, that gawky stage of Great Dane where their legs are too long and their paws are too big and they don't
Oh,
know how to walk yet.
yes, so, sorry, I'm so sorry. All of the art for these heckin' good doggos was done by Cyberella, who is amazing and
They're so cute!
just so freaking
They're
cute.
amazing. Every last one's adorable.
Yes.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yes, they're amazing.
go check out Cyberella's Twitter. Just tons of amazing art. I'm constantly just like flipping through your feed because everything is so. Sorry, Nikki, go ahead.
No, I agree. Toby is the cutest dog ever, as seen, and the little artwork by Cyberella, so cute. He's a derp, and we all love him. And he just tries. He tries really hard. That's all he wants.
And what is Toby's favorite smell in the world?
Toby's favorite smell is the smell of his little boy crawling through the mud with him. Especially right after it rains, that scent of rain and mud that gets mixed up. And the two of them who just roll in the mud together. His best friend's a 6-year-old little boy named Andy. That's what they do.
So cute. All right, brings us over to Taylor.
Hello, I am Taylor at _potato_ on the internet, and I will be playing Duke, the very smart, very regal, or so he thinks, corgi, who lives with his best friend, who's an old farmer. Duke's an old retired like herding dog, but now we live with like the kids and the grandkids, and I'm spoiled all to hell.
You'll love to see it. That brings us over to Milan Ninja. Hope I pronounced that correctly.
Close enough.
Okay.
Hello, I am Milan Ninja. I will be playing the role of Theo, the Belgian Terverin, he's an older dog who's, imagine a German Shepherd with a mane. He gets confused with that a lot. But, he is a very big big dog, a little lazy, considering that he too is also enjoying the retirement from farm life. He just likes to, he is affectionate when he needs to be, but he just tries to kind of coast with his retirement life along with his owner Corey. And his favorite smell in the world is probably the smell of fresh milk from the dairy that they grew up on.
Did we get Duke's favorite smell?
No, I don't think so. So I think Duke's favorite smell. I feel like it's like breakfast, like bacon. I feel like in the hectic times in the morning, like all the grandkids can get away with like giving table scraps, no one can really notice. And so there's like that first thing in the morning, like stretch, wake up to the smell of breakfast is like the best way to start the day.
Can confirm personally, love that smell.
Same.
That brings us over to Cyberella.
Hi, I'm Cyrella Draws. I'm going to be playing Snickerdoodle, the little Italian greyhound, who is the fastest good boy. And let's see, Snickerdoodle, his favorite smell in the world is the non-fragrant dryer sheet that his owner uses with all of his sweaters, because he's always constantly wearing sweaters.
Aww.
So that's his favorite smell.
Amazing. And that brings us to Aaron, last but not least.
Hello, everyone. I am Aaron. My pronouns are she, they, they. You can also kind of find me as Cthulhu in places, depending. I am playing Amelia Earhart, the Beagle. Her favorite smell is she lives with her best friend Lillian. They live in an apartment together. Because beagles are great apartment dogs. Wink. But Amelia Earhart is a head empty beagle, very fit and very, very good at sniffing, but not good at having any logic when it comes to things. Favorite smell is based on a real thing one of my beagles used to do. Amelia's favorite smell is an earthworm fully pulled out of the ground that she then rolls on to put on her perfume. That is a true story. One of my beagles did that regularly.
Oh, it was so
We-
cute.
We are the most wholesome of doggos.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that just leaves me. I am Andrew, your storyteller for tonight's game and for most games around here. Although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GM seat in the coming weeks, we have a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of great stories, and we are here to support it. I also found out that my dog and I have the same neck size. So, that's cool. Learn something new every day.
It's okay. Me too. It's just, came right off.
All right. Why don't I bring
Yes,
us
my
into
dog's
a
named
little bit of
Anna.
introduction? Oh. Welcome to Heckin Good Doggos, a tail-wagging adventure. In the world of Heckin Good Doggos, furry companions embark on exciting adventures, solve mysteries, and spread love and joy. In the one-shot today, we'll be stepping into the paws of our brave and lovable doggo friends, working together to overcome challenges and to save the day. So get ready for some tail-wagging action, heartfelt moments as we journey through the neighborhood of Barkington. Now, as all of you know, and have known for a while in preparation, the annual Barkington Dog Show is just around the corner. All of the local doggos are excited to show off their skills and to charm the judges. However, as we all awake to the morning sun, to the sound of roosters, to the sound of kids loudly eating their breakfast, the word is spread through the doggo community that the trophy for the Barkington Dog Show has gone missing. And the human in charge of organizing the event, Miss Furbottom, is at a loss as to what's happened to it. And if the trophy can't be found, there's worry that the entire event might be canceled. So, pull up my big box of dice here, which comparatively is not that big if, as we saw as everyone pulled out their bags and boxes of dice earlier. And I'm just gonna roll a die here.
I feel like we're all being called out.
Hmm.
A lot
Mhm.
of dice were brought out.
Like
We might all have problems. We
there's
might
no
be
shame in being a
related.
dice goblin. Every human loves shiny clicky clackies. Okay, it's a natural goblin instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, thank you so much for the subscription. I can love ya. Pathfinding Adventures. That actually scared me. That notification popped up and actually scared me. Thank you so much for the raid. You are just in time for
Y'all are
some
awesome.
heckin' good doggo adventure. I was still rolling a die. Duke,
Hello.
how are you doing this morning? How are you waking up? And how did you find out that the trophy was stolen from the annual Barkington Dog Show?
Yeah. I think Duke rolls off of the bed because very clearly he takes up like 95% of his best friend's bed, who's already up and gone. I'm enjoying the retired life. I'm sleeping in. Who's already gotten up, but yeah, smell the bacon in the air, and kind of wiggle my butt down to the hectic kitchen area where the kids are getting ready for school and mom's like futzing with stuff and I'm getting like whole pancakes thrown down to me and everything and just kind of nibbling on it. um I feel like maybe just a little birdie tells me other animals talk in this, right?
Yeah, we
I
have
think I
kind of
have.
set the precedent that there is a common language, but much like, English, French, Spanish, you could speak bird, you could speak squirrel, you could speak rabbit. But
I
yes, there's like
speak
a common
squirrelo.
language.
Girl, yeah, I think I speak bird a bit. As I feel like I maybe have a friend bird that's probably like a parakeet or a parrot or something that like escaped their previous home and is now just like living it up in the free life in the neighborhood and will come by and hang out. And keeps my paw pad on the pulse of everything important. And so I think I hear the little tap tap taps on the window, and we'll go out my little doggy door, stretch in the sun, and lay down and hear the news.
Hey, Duke, Duke. Hey,
Yes,
did you hear? Have you heard?
I'm sorry. You have to be more specific. What?
Oh, you haven't heard. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Not good. Not good.
Sure.
Yes.
Tell me what is going on.
With what?
What's not good?
I don't know. What's not good?
Oh, I need to get more intelligent friends.
Oh, not good. The dog show. You've been so excited for the dog show, but
Yes.
there might not be a dog show. Someone
I'm sorry.
stole
Are you
the
having
trophy.
a memory lapse again? The trophy was
Yes.
stolen.
That's what's not good. Someone stole the trophy, and now they're worried that there might not be a dog show.
Oh, well, this just will not do.
Well, do
Have you
what?
told anyone else? Oh, sweet child. Okay. I do believe that my friend Eugene put out some more bird seed if you'd like to help yourself over there before the pigeons get to it.
It takes off.
I think then once the like hecticness and everyone rushes out to school, I am probably trying to waddle my way to the closest person. Maybe like take like a walk with Eugene in the mornings around the cul-de-sac and see if there's anyone that I can be like, has anyone else heard what's going on? Because this bird is not very informative.
Snickerdoodle.
Stop.
What are you doing this morning?
Well, okay, see, my Monica is one of those like really high like energy go-getter business girls. You know, she's a girl boss. So I've been up way early. Like 5 a.m. kind of thing. Because Monica is like, a routine is that she gets up, she showers off, she gets a coffee, and takes me outside, and then we run an agility course. Because, you know, for the dog show, that's what I'm all about.
Amazing. Well, while you are out stretching your legs, kicking up some speed, you would see Duke just strolling on by down the street.
Duke, hi. Hi, Duke. Hi.
To the humans, it's like, what? Like, can't tell. We're just so excited. I'm just like, yeah, my little wiggle butt, like, walk over, like, it's my friend. I'm just like,
Hi.
Snickerdoodle. You will not believe what I heard this morning.
What? So, nothing scary, right? Scary, is it?
Well, depending
tell me.
on... Okay, you might want to sit down for this. It's very important. And he gets down like...
Yeah, Snicker just always sits down, butt down, real quick, and is just like, so what?
The
What is...
trophy for the dog show was stolen. And now we might not have the Barkington Dog Show.
No, I've been working, so my Monica has been just like super excited about this, and if my Monica doesn't get what she wants, she might cry, which will make me cry, and I...
Snicker, I just like nuzzle my head. It'll be fine. I know. I am very upset about this. I have been brushed 28 times every
And
6 hours to
You
keep
look
this coat.
amazing.
Shiny.
Your
Thank
butt is
you.
so fluffy. Like just the
Thank you.
fluffiest.
We went to the pet store and I nudged a little bottle of conditioner and Eugene bought it for me and I think it's doing wonders, honestly.
You always know what to use on your fur. It's so good. My fur is so short, so I can just use like baby shampoo. But like you
Ugh.
need, of course, the best products, and it shows.
Oh,
Like I said, so fluffy. Your butt looks like a pillow.
Oh, you just so sweet. Well, anyway, seeing as we are both very excited for this, I think maybe once Eugene goes down for his mid-morning nap and oh, I'm sorry, what was your friend's name?
Monica.
Monica heads to work. Maybe we see if we can wrangle up some help and figure this out ourselves.
Oh well, I mean, it's scary to leave my house without my Monica, but you're my best friend, and you're older than me and more knowledgeable, so I will defer to your wisdom, and I will
I've
help as
lived
I
a
can.
full 4 years. I'm honestly ancient at this point.
Oh no, you're not ancient, but you are definitely wiser than my 1.5 years.
Well, maybe we can gather some other paws to help.
Oh, maybe like Theo. Theo's really old. Theo would be the most wise.
This is true.
Yeah.
And he's rather large, you know. Can add as a little bit of a comfort, maybe, while we're out
He
and about
can
in
reach.
numbers.
I mean, he can reach the top counters. Like that's impressive. I can't do that unless I have like 3 chairs lined up.
The dream.
Oh, I know the counter. Oh, the bread loaves we could get into.
You know, Miss Pinky, the cat, you know, the kid's cat, sits up there and talks about all the wonderful things on the counter, and it must be so bad to be you stuck on the ground. It's obnoxious. One of these days we'll get up there.
And you know what the thing about her is that she's not kind enough to just knock something off for you to eat. The only thing she knocks off are cups that hit you in the head. So rude.
It's become a game for her, honestly. Anyway.
I do not envy you living with her. I do not envy you living with a cat such as her. There's other nicer cats out there. There are, but Miss Pinky is just not that nice.
Honestly, I think she's just jealous because the kids like me more.
Well, you are the fluffiest.
I know. That is why I'm called Sir Flufferton. By them.
I feel at this moment that two of our other companions, both being let outside to do their morning business, would find themselves kind of taking in the rest of the morning. Amelia and Theo. Different ways, I'm sure. I don't know that we could find two different doggos than Amelia and Theo, and yet the two of you are let out into adjoining yards and taking the beautiful morning.
The second Amelia smells and then sees Theo. Hi! Hi! Which to the entire neighborhood just sounds like the loudest fucking howls you've ever heard.
Oh. Hi, Amelia. How are you?
I'm great, I'm outside!
Yep. Yep, you are. So am
Wait,
I.
one
About
sec.
the data.
Nose goes to the ground.
Did you click it?
Ears in
just
front of
gonna get-
nose.
Did you click it? Did you click it? Did you?
Something here.
Hmm?
A squirrel.
Hmm. Interesting.
Anyways.
Anyways. As Amelia mentions about the squirrel, can I just do a quick sniff to see if there has been a squirrel around here as of late?
Absolutely. You want to give us the very first roll of the game?
Oh boy, do I! Okay, so, for sniffing, let's see. Trying to determine that out. I've got 1 point in sniffing. Yeah, that's a 3.
How many points do you have?
Oh, for guts, I
Yeah.
have 3 points.
So you have 3 modifications that you can roll, which is adding more dice or re-rolling dice.
All right, let's do.
I'm just gonna roll.
Let's go ahead and just add 2 more.
I'm gonna
Yep,
roll one
yep.
success onto this. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. So with the 1 success, yeah, 1.
Beautiful. There's the telltale signs of one of the bird feeders kind of being askew on its post and just piles of seeds on the ground. You can absolutely tell that a squirrel has been in your yard.
Good catch, Amelia. Yeah, looks like it got into Corey's bird feeder.
I'll
Made
get that
such a
squirrel one
mess.
day.
Yep. I hope you do. Certainly faster at it than I am. As Theo just kind of goes around and walks towards the bird feeder for a sec, gives it a quick sniff, then just kind of walks around his fence, and then just kind of makes his way over. Heard anything recently?
Lillian puts on the Doggo channel for me when she goes to work. Is that what you
Oh.
mean?
Sure, I guess. He's like, just
From-
kind of thinking about it for a second.
From up in the tree, in your kind of... It's more in your yard, but it is close to both adjoining yards. You can just hear some skittering, and you see one fuzzy head just pop up, staring down at you. Dumb doggos, you don't even know what's going on, do you?
There he is! Get him!
Which I imagine is just bark, bark, bark.
And it's full bays. It's the long, high pitch one. Hunting mode has begun.
I guess you grew wings last night. I'm up here, you're down there.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Oh, I am laughing it up, especially since your precious dog show's getting canceled.
Kind of does like the awkward head tilt with one ear kind of slightly tweaked.
Yeah, they went and lost the trophy. Now they're so ashamed that they're canceling the whole thing.
You took it, didn't you?
Maybe I did. What are you gonna do about it?
Amelia turns to Lillian and whines, and then looks back at the squirrel. Get her! Get the squirrel!
You can hear your humans just Oh god, the squirrel's back. Just it's fine, Amelia. Come on, come back inside.
Uh, Amelia immediately, the second she says, "Let's go back inside," lays down and looks up.
This will never not be so much fun, and just like starts taking bits of seeds and just kind of like chucking them down towards you. Not anywhere close to hitting you, but
Theo
Such a
is just
squirrel thing.
mm-hmm. Theo is just like not necessarily perplexed at this as he just stares up at the squirrel nonchalantly. Ponders about it for a second. Does the head tilt to the other side? I'm not sure what to do about that. I mean, I'm down here and he's up there. What can I possibly do?
I don't know if the mic is gonna pick this up, but
It totally did. It did.
Yep. Blew the raspberries at me.
yep.
I think Amelia's at the length of her lead, just baying nonstop, desperate to climb the tree.
Well, the two of you ponder on how to get this very annoying squirrel out of this unfortunately tall tree. Our final good doggo. How was your morning looking, Tobin?
It's been a really good morning. I got to eat the leftover cereal out of Andy's bowl, and then we went outside and we got covered in mud, and then we both got sprayed off by the hose by Mom, and then I ate a stick. It's been like the best morning ever. It's been so good. I'm so excited.
I think continuing your morning walk there, Sir Fluffington,
Oh, yes.
you would come across a much larger Toby who is mid-stick breakfast.
Toby, that looks absolutely delectable.
Duke, my friend Duke, my friend Duke.
Hello. You get the butt wiggle again.
Oh, I
Watch
love
out.
when you come visit. I love you, Duke.
You're just like, how's your morning been, Toby? You smell slightly like mud. So good.
It's been amazing. And then I got to play with the hose. And then Mom yelled, but she didn't mean it. She never means it, 'cause she laughs when she yells at me. So it's okay.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. Toby, since you are so young and excitable and ready for adventure, it seems.
I always like adventures.
You have any plans today?
I'm gonna go on an adventure with my friend Duke.
Wonderful. Have you heard about this dog show?
Yeah, Andy and I were gonna be in, what's it called? The junior competition? Competitive? I don't know. But Andy and I are gonna go walk in it. And he said he's gonna show me off, and I got brushed and looked so good, and so I added some mud, because I thought I would look even better.
It's accessorizing, honestly, very smart. Well, Toby, today's adventure then is extra important because the trophy for this is missing.
What? What
So-
is a trophy?
It's like a large bowl, maybe filled with treats. That I'm not sure.
Oh no, and it's missing?
It is missing. And because of that, it threatens to not have a competition at all, and we can't have that. We need you to go out there and strut your stuff.
Andy would be so sad. He's so excited. I don't like it when Andy's sad.
Well, we are going to be the best doggos if we get this back on track then, because
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
looks around. Honestly, you and Andy are a shoo-in to take it all home, and I'd hate for that to not happen.
He would be really excited. He wouldn't cry. When he cries, I have to crawl onto his lap.
Oh.
And sometimes he can't breathe, but it's okay because he loves me.
That's very sweet. I'm Duke. That's very sweet, Toby. I know names.
I like being a small dog. I'm good at being a small
honestly,
dog.
Toby, you're going to get big, aren't you? So big you could reach the top of the counter.
I can already do that. Mom said that I'm gonna get bigger.
Dude, we have so many God damn it, that's my name. Toby, we have so many plans. So many plans.
Okay.
In the works. I can't wait. But first, this trophy's the important one.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't really know what to do about it. I'll have to ponder it a bit. But
Do you need me to come out? Because I assume we're talking through a fence.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I just learned that I can jump this fence.
And
Mom
look back
doesn't
at
like
Eugene.
it.
I'm like, maybe wait until he goes to bed and then I'll sneak out.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm scared he may tell your mom and then
Yeah,
we'll
Mom
both be locked
doesn't
in.
like it when I jump over the fence.
We don't.
I've had a dog that's done that too. It is so annoying. You're like, how do you stop this? Well, wonderful. I'm going to continue my walk and see if we can recruit any more fun accomplices to this adventure.
Okay, just tell me what
Wiggling.
you need me to do. I'm gonna be over in that mud pile.
Enjoy.
Okay, goodbye.
I just like give a little like head nod of like, oh, to be young again, and then just like pull one little like leaf off of my coat so it goes back to being perfect and shiny, and then continue walking. I will eventually make my way. I don't know when, but like try to get to round up the other two as well.
Continuing the walk as the squirrel continues to elude and make fun of your friends. You both see Duke coming up the street. The squirrel just looks over at you. I didn't know they made dogs that small. Are you sure you're not a cat?
You don't even dare. Who even are you? You mangy rat? Are you a rat?
Takes just a bit of a cracked acorn and throws it a good 10 feet short of you in reach.
How tragic. Theo, Amelia.
No.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Theo diverts his
That's my
attention
name.
from the... Yes. So Theo diverts his attention from the squirrel, saunters up towards the gate and the fence towards Duke. Oh, hey, Duke.
Hello. Hello. How are you two doing this? I would say fine morning, but it seems to be interesting morning.
Yeah.
I think Amelia's snout is like fully through the fence. Hi, Duke.
Hello, Amelia.
Yeah,
Nose up.
You smell really
Yeah.
good today.
Thank you. I got to eat pancakes. Got a little bit of maple on his perfume.
Lucky. Corey has me on a diet. I can't have any of that food.
I think I had square pancakes the other day. They were in a bag and I took them off the counter after I tilted a chair over.
Tilting a chair over. There are so many wonderful ideas. I love having you all as friends. Anyway, have you heard the news going around?
The trophy's missing.
Yes.
Funny enough, he told us that as he points his snout up towards the squirrel in the tree.
That rat.
Tries to
What do
cut
you
through
know
your
about this
thick
trophy?
skulls.
Amelia gets the back hawk a little bit. I think that stinking squirrel took it.
Yeah, come up and get it.
Oh, I will once I learn to fly with these ears.
Yeah.
No, I didn't take your stupid trophy. Why would I want that dumb thing anyways?
Hmm.
Use it as a swimming pool.
Because it stinks like all you dogs.
And then how do you know it's missing?
Word through the tree.
Hmm.
Any three of you, like to roll your sensing. As to just get a vibe check from this very annoying squirrel.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I have 2 smarts and no sensing.
What is so? Yeah, I have 4 smarts, but nothing in sensing. I have stuff in knowing and fiddling.
So,
but like, how? What would be
if-
my base?
4 points. You can spend one of them to get trained in sensing for this roll.
Okay.
And you could spend any of those other 3 to add additional die. But after you roll, any that you haven't spent, you could spend to either re-roll or add 1 pip to the die.
Ooh. Okay. I'll go ahead and
and
spend
this-
2 to get 2 die.
Pick 2
and then
successes
leave it.
from anyone that wants to.
Okay.
All right.
And then
I'll
I got a
attempt to do so.
6 and a 4.
So 5 and
Okay.
6 are successes.
Okay, then I'll use one of my other ones to make that 4 or 5.
Beautiful.
All right. I rolled 2 dice. With my 2 smarts, I will spend 1 point to make my 4 to a 5, which means I get 2 successes.
Beautiful.
Let's find out how dumb Amelia is, just for fun. That's a 1
more
and
like-
a 2.
It's more like smart challenge. Smart challenge. Are you?
I think Amelia finds an interesting scent in the grass, and that's what she's doing now.
When you ask like how they know it's missing, it's a very clear diversion, and then just kind of like backing up and disappearing. Right? Like, I don't want to be part of this conversation. I've said more than I should have said. I'm just slowly backing away.
Theo's just gonna look up at the squirrel and just like, hold it, you little runt. Don't
Yeah.
walk away from that quite easily. And
Something.
he'll start to kind of bear a fang, like off of his right hand, off of his right mouth. Tell us what you know.
I feel like this is a good place to throw in some conflict. Any of the 3 of you that are here are welcome to contribute some cards. Assuming that we are going the intimidation route.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go with... Let's make it 3 diamonds.
I do have a king of diamonds that I will contribute.
I also have a 3 or a 4 that I can contribute as well.
Ooh, and I have an ace of diamonds.
Hell yeah.
So that's exactly 4.
For anyone that doesn't know, in Heckin Good Doggos we have 2 different mechanics, cards and dice. Cards are kind of a resource that you can spend to get successes, to heal, and in conflict, they're what you spend in order to overcome challenges. Which, in this case, as the 3 of you just lock eyes, stare menacingly. Theo, of course, being the biggest and the meanest, and just that low growl. And any bravado this squirrel had is gone. Okay. Hey, now. Look, we all gotta share this yard, right? No need for hostilities.
So, start talking then.
What do you know?
There might be some word that some of the fellas down in the junkyard may have gotten together and decided that the dogs in this town need to be taken down a peg or 2. Had it too good for too long out here in your cushy beds or bottled water.
do love my bottled water.
I mean,
It's much better than the stock tanks.
For a junkyard dog to take the trophy. I mean, as a working dog, I could sympathize with that, but at the same time, you know, kind of
Was it-
weird that they are just punishing everybody.
Yeah. It was a dog in the junkyard, you said?
He didn't, but
Or just someone?
he,
Or
like,
something.
mentioning that you believe it to be a junkyard dog, he would very quickly jump on. Oh yeah, of course it's a dog that's in charge of this. Yeah, yeah, you nailed it. You got it out of me so quick. You know, I was wrong about how smart all of you are. You're so smart.
Is he trying to pull a fast one with that assumption there?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, listen here, you little rat. Appreciate all this information, and we will surely go have a chat with this dog. Look over at Amelia and Theo, like, let's just go with it. About this whole situation. Maybe bring him a treat. See if that'll help alleviate some tensions.
Say
You
treats.
Yes.
you leave some of your dinner out here tonight when they let you out, and maybe I'll just tell you some individuals you can go and talk. Might know a little more information.
What if I leave you a treat now? Can we get this info?
What do you have?
I like start doing like little tricks in front of Eugene, like sitting and like putting just both the front paws up, like doing little things of like, give me treat. And hopefully we'll get a little handful.
Oh yeah, he is currently talking with the folks in the neighborhood who are also out this morning. And like,
Yeah.
all right, hold on. Pulls out just one of those big like, what is the brand?
Like the
Oh, milk bones?
Yeah, one of those.
big like dog bony
Yeah.
things. I love it.
Like
I'll
crunchy
just kind of like
biscuits.
hold it in my teeth and give a little wag, and then turn around and just look up to the squirrel. This will probably last you at least the day, right?
That's coming down like 6 or 7 feet, staring at Theo and Amelia. I don't trust them.
Theo will. Oh, he'll kind of stand down just to kind of, try to seem less threatening as he's going for the treat.
I like grab it and like try and hook it up into the air, like to the top of the fence or something. If you could like run along it.
I think Amelia is like lowering to the ground like a lion in the Serengeti, but is a tricolored beagle in green grass.
He will just sprint, hit the ground, run over to where the treat is. Stop for
I
a
think
moment.
Amelia goes face first with the fence.
Grabs it, pulls it back to the tree, and starts climbing back up. All right, work, but you didn't hear this from me. All right. There's some raccoons that have been looking for information. They've been digging through trash. They've been asking if anyone knew about the Barking Dog Show.
That's my trash.
I hate the raccoons. I always get blamed when the trash is pulled out in the yard, and it's their doing, not mine.
They do that on purpose. They know the ones that will get in trouble and target those. So, there was a meeting. There's going to be a meeting tonight in the junkyard. And if they actually went through with it, they're the ones who would either have your stupid trophy, they'd know where to find it.
Kind of looks over to Duke and Amelia. Nods. Yeah, I could see if I could try and help you out, I suppose. I've been itching to run around for a little bit.
I bet there's all sorts of great things to smell in the junkyard.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Okay, well, both Eugene and the children's bedtime is 7 p.m., so I should be relatively free after that point in time. I did also already chat this morning with Snickerdoodle and Toby, both very excited to see what's going on. Well, Toby's excited, Snickerdoodle's a little nervous, but I bet with the power of friendship, we'll be fine.
All right. Well, try and see you later then, I guess. As he kind of Theo looks up at the squirrel, just kind of does like a little lick on the side of his chops, and then just goes and walks back into the house after spending enough time using the, facilities and getting the stuff done. Barely managing to squeeze his way through the doggy door that is like just barely big enough for him because, Theo's a little heftier than he would like to be for his size.
As we're on like the walk home to when I pass like Toby and Snickerdoodle's house, I'm just like kind of barking from Eugene's point of view, but I'm just like, tonight, you've got a plan. I'll come by. Be ready.
Wait, what time?
Do you know how to read time? 7:30.
No.
If not, just before the sun goes down.
Okay, Mom wants us in before it gets dark.
You'll pretend to be in. And sneak. Maybe like gather a lot of blankets and pillows and make it look like you're sleeping on your dog bed.
I don't sleep in the dog bed. I sleep in the bed with Andy. I think he would miss me.
I love how this is all barking across.
It's like 8 or 9 different households that are like, hey, turn out the barking.
Oh, I'll just tell him I have to go to the bathroom.
Perfect.
Sometimes Dad lets me out and then forgets me. So I'll try to bug him to do it.
Good luck.
Okay.
Oh, my heart.
You hear like a little nervous bark, little tentative nervous bark from Snicker, and it's just like, okay,
There's just a series
I'll
of
be
howls.
there.
Just a series of howls on the block. Adventure! Adventure!
You're Amelia from blocks away. Clarion
Meanwhile-
voice.
Meanwhile, just flash cut to Theo, just laying on his side.
He was
I
like,
can't wait. Just deadpan.
All right. Well, as the day progresses, I'll, of course, go through the motion, knowing that tonight is adventure. Anyone doing anything special? Anyone want to do anything before we advance to?
Nothing really on Theo. He'll basically just hold the same position as before, really, unless he's got to get up and eat and use the bathroom.
yeah. I take
Yeah.
lots of naps. I'm like really trained on what Miss Pinky's doing to see if I can catch a hole in her defenses to get up on the counter at some point. But I'm not going to test it today. I don't want to get in trouble.
Good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Amelia's same vibe is just like fully passed out on her back, full blep, just
Snicker's been very worried because he's a very worried little neurotic dog, and so he's done that thing where he's kind of licked a patch of fur on his knuckle a little too much, and so when Monica came back at lunch to give him a quick outing, she had to give him some doggy Vicodin. So
My dog in real life is on that, so it
Yeah,
works.
so he spends the rest of the afternoon a little zoinked out, laying on the couch with like paws up on his back. So that's how Snicker spends that day.
Toby, because Duke brought it up, is going to see if he can actually jump on the counter, since he can reach the counter and he can jump over the fence, maybe he can jump on the counter, and quickly discovers, much to the dismay of his mom, that yes, in fact, Toby is now big enough to jump up onto the counter. So, everything is now being locked into the cupboard.
Surprise.
Surprise Great Dane puppy!
Camera would just pan out to your best friend just hoisting you up, just dog almost as big as she is, and just like carrying you out of the kitchen. They they said you were gonna be big, but this is ridiculous.
I'm just licking her face the entire time, and my tail's just going super fast.
Bah, bah, bah. All right. Well, some yeah. Upbeat. Very, very heisty. Throw this in chat so you can all hear. But as 7 o'clock rolls around, sun starting its descent across the sky, our plan is in action. Gonna go down the line. Toby, know the time, know the plan, more or less, usually. How are you getting out?
Well, Mom's taking Andy to bed. Dad's in the recliner falling asleep, so this is the perfect time. I go and I jump on Dad, because I'm tiny, and he calls me his lapdog all the time. And then just start licking his face.
Audible
And-
just, oof. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. But,
And then jump down and look at him, and look at the back door, and look at him again.
I swear you were just out. Alright. Gets up, pulls the sliding door open. Get 2 minutes.
I
That's
run
it.
outside.
Immediately goes back into his chair.
I did it. Great. Fence. And I'll run over the fence and jump it, catching my back leg on it because I forget how tall I am, and just tumble to the other side. Face plant Great Dane puppy.
One of the cul-de-sacs communal cats, basically, is just waiting for you, watches you land just poof, into a doggo pile. That was a good jump.
Thanks.
Welcome. What are you doing out here? Are you a street doggo now?
No, I used to be a street doggo. Now I'm not. Now I live here.
Oh,
But just for tonight.
okay.
What's your name, friend?
Callie.
Hi, Callie. I
This-
love cats. We have a
this-
cat.
This calico, like, adolescent kitten, like the size of your paw, is just poking up out of the grass.
Oh, you have a baby. Oh, I remember. Oh, there's a real baby. I remember when Satsuki was small too. She was a tiny kitten. Now she's big. Now she's big and fluffy.
I think I'll get big and fluffy one day. Everyone's so nice. Everywhere I go, they just feed me.
That's good.
That was
Mom will feed you. Go up on the front porch. She loves cats. She'll feed you.
Okay. Hops out of the grass and hops onto the top of the fence and just walks along it. Duke, how you getting out?
Yeah. Yeah, the kids have been tucked into bed. I'm gonna assume they're very young. The Eugene has tucked himself into bed to read the paper, but has been snoring since probably about 6:30. You know, man, the life of a 89-year-old farmer retiree must be great. Snoozing, and so I'll hop down I'll nose the door open and just like sneak through, hoping that let's name her Bethany. The mom of the house, the Eugene's daughter, doesn't like notice me as all. I feel like it's probably I have one of those like little covers that go on the doggy door, but because I'm very smart, I figured out how to nose it up and sneak through if I need to.
Or
And then,
outside, cool evening air, a small flock of birds just kind of outside the house, picking clean the rest of the.
And then I feel like there's probably because again, very smart. Corgis just in general, they're obnoxiously smart. They're so cute. They don't act like it though. They're so smart. I think there's probably like one little patch of fence that was like a little loose, like one board that was kind of like a little loose that I've dug a little under. I'll cover it up during the day, but then I can scoot it and kind of like rock the board just enough out of the way that I can go through. The front part of my body goes through very easy. And then I got to do a lot of squeezing to get the hips and the rump through, but can make it out into the front yard.
Amazing.
All the fluff in that trunk. So much
Yeah.
so much trunk fluff.
You would.
And then I probably am going towards Snickerdoodle first to be there as a little bit of support to get him out of the house.
Listen, I'm a dog that needs a support dog. Okay, so function. That's all Snicker does.
You would hear a chorus of "Good luck out there tonight" from all of the birds just perched up outside.
I just do the little like really quiet like hoof, but it's thank you.
Theo, how you getting out?
Well, I imagine as he's just kind of laying on the side of his dog bed, Corey at this point gets up from his recliner as he's been watching TV and has his laptop out. He closes that, sets that down, and he begins to go upstairs. And as Theo is pretending to be asleep in the bed next to him, as he goes up, and then as soon as he gets out of sight, he'll just kind of attempt to sneak up and then just kind of gently try and walk across the floor to make sure he doesn't make any sounds, because he's a big dog. His nails have been trimmed, but still doesn't want to hear the clicky clacky of his paws until he gets to the doggy door. And yeah, as he kind of looks over, is like, oh yeah, this, and then he lifts up the cover for the door and then just shimmies his way out through that. And then, you know, seeing as he's a more portly dog, he'll have to saunter his way up towards the gate and then try and figure out, wait, how do I open this? He just kind of sits down, thinks about it for a second. Oh, and then he kind of takes the back of his paw, and it's kind of like a simple pin lash, and he just kind of goes, tries to bat it upwards a couple times because your dogs can't really turn their paws like that. But then after a few tries, he'll finally get it, and then he'll kind of, you know, just lift up a little bit, and then use his paw to kind of push the gate open.
You
And then
do
just
hear a voice
saunter
call
in.
out, hey, dumb dog. Do you want me to close that for you? World pops his head out from the tree.
Thinks about it for a couple of seconds longer than he probably should. Sure, I'll owe you. And he just kind of nods, and then
Just give me a bark whenever you're back, and I'll open it back up for you. Also, this means you have to stop barking at me every time you come out in the yard.
deal. As he kind of goes and makes his way down the street.
Squirrel's
he'll
immediately
actually
down.
do him a favor and just push the gate so it's closed so that he can latch it.
Grabs the latch, throws it back down. And since we already canonically described that the two of you are neighbors, Amelia, how are you getting out?
Alright, so Amelia isn't the sharpest elevator in the six-pack. So,
Look at
however,
that. That's my new favorite thing.
so, but however, she has versed herself in the use of human tools, as I do have a skill point in what is it? Fiddling.
Fiddling.
So what Amelia is going to do is she's going to grab one of the chair legs with her mouth and drag it over to the door. And I think because her owner is a young 20 something, and and when you're in your 20s, you're prone to getting a little shit faced and maybe forgetting to lock your door. So she has a building where the door is auto lock, and all you need to do is just hit the handle and from the inside, and the door pops open. So Amelia will drag the door over there, or the chair over there to the door, and then climb up on it, use her front paws to tilt it so it smacks the handle so the door opens just enough, and then she'll nose her way out, open, and out.
My dog in real life can do that, and we had to start locking the front door because she could get out.
Yeah, the things dogs will figure out is disturbing sometimes.
But yeah, Theo, Amelia just hopping out of the house, run to the edge of the fence.
Nice.
Hi, Theo.
Hi.
You need me to get your gate for you? Or else just sitting on top of the fence.
Theo will just gotta chime in. Just as long as you don't bark at him.
Yeah, no more barking.
Is howling okay?
Only for an hour a day.
Okay, Amelia, who has no concept of time.
Goes over, grabs the little latch, flips it up, and your gate opens.
Alright. So, at this point, Theo just kind of saunters up towards Amelia, and he kind of does an awkward thing where he just kind of takes his one paw and just, like, gently kind of, like, pats Amelia on the back.
Oh,
It's
I
like-
think I think Amelia is like paws up, trying to like climb up Theo, but is still too short. So it's like paws on chest, and while just like.
Oh, and that makes even more sense. She's just using the paw to be like, okay, let's focus. All right.
Oh, right, adventure.
Yes, adventure.
I'll sniff out our friends. Nose
Sure.
to the wind.
On it.
Lead the way.
And that just leaves us with Snickerdoodle. How you getting out?
Okay, so there is an upside to all the anxiety that poor little Snickerdoodle has. Is that being, typically medicated, the owner's used to him being very calm at certain points. So because she had to give him some medication today, she's assuming that he's just gonna sleep throughout the rest. And Monica doing like a stressful, like, I don't know, marketing job or something like that, girl boss thing. She's spending the rest of the evening basically just binge watching whatever show and, really enjoying herself. So she's very engrossed on the TV. So all Snicker has to do, so all Snicker has to do, so all that Snicker does is that he goes and gets one of his plushies, the one that's particularly his size, and he puts it in his bed under the blanket. And then she tends to leave the bathroom window open that's by the toilet, so he's just going to climb out of that and jump out.
Oh, that would happen to me one time before that window was getting locked forever.
Oh yeah, this is the first time he's ever actually doing this. So when he is very athletic, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
He's an incredibly. That's why he's the fastest good boy. He's very agile, but he's very super nervous and a little zonked out. So when he falls out the window, he face plants.
Team face plant.
I mean, he's fine, guys. There's grass, and he's wearing a very fluffy sweater, so there was cushioning. So Snicker's fine, guys. But Snicker face
Take it
plants
off
in
a
the
little.
most undignified. Yeah, just shakes it off, and it's just like,
I'm just standing
Sitting
in
there?
the sidewalk looking.
Duke. Heads over to you. Duke, the house. I left the house
I'm
on my
very
own.
proud of you.
I left
You
the
did
house
it.
on my own, and Monica doesn't know, and hopefully, I'm okay.
Guess what?
What?
I have recruited Theo and Toby, both very large. Yes, and Amelia, so much energy. I think maybe it'll calm us a bit. It'll be like a uplifting kind of energy here.
Oh, there's no way that Amelia will calm anything down. But Amelia's fun.
Maybe
Amelia can
nerves,
smell
at
things.
least.
Amelia once found for me the most ancient piece of jerky. It was in the dog park, buried underneath so much dirt, and Amelia found it, and Amelia shared it with me, and I got so sick and threw up
I was
everywhere.
gonna say, was that when you went to the vet for a bit?
Yeah, the vet part wasn't fun. The throwing up part was kind of fun, actually. Monica was so freaked out, and it was kind of funny.
Sticker, you
But I
live such an
probably-
interesting life.
I probably shouldn't do that again. I don't think jerky's supposed to be green.
No.
It's the one color I can see, by the way.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's how I
I
knew
can
it was
kind
green.
of tell what yellow is.
Ooh, you're better than I am. I can't see any of that stuff. Like, Monica said she put Rhea in a red sweater, and I couldn't tell. It looked gray.
This conversation is just like a happy dog trot towards
As we're walking
the
off.
three's like houses.
It's helping Snicker not realize how nervous they are, because if they actually bother to look around the neighborhood, which looks perfectly normal, looks terrifying in Snicker Vision. If you could look at Snicker Vision, you would see, like this Halloween animated films that they used to have?
I was
when
thinking
all
the
the
old black
trees
and
are
white ones
glowing.
where the trees are reaching in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you see in Snicker Vision.
Love it.
I'm living for Snicker Vision now. I'm living for it.
So
I feel
are
like it's the
we-
exact opposite of Toby Vision, which is just all sunshines and rainbows.
Everything is
a
friend-shaped.
version. Yep, everything's friend shaped.
You see a fluffy, chaseable squirrel. I see a horrifying murder rodent. So, that's Snicker Vision.
So are we meeting anywhere particular, or are we meeting at the junkyard?
Well, like,
I don't know. Maybe like just like the end of the street, kind of. We all convene to
Yeah.
keep walking.
yeah, where the cul-de-sac starts or ends, pretty much,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the exit of it.
So you would probably have to walk past Toby, who has found something really good in the gutter and is currently on his back, just
Marking it.
just rolling in it like it's the best smell in the whole world.
What did you find?
I don't know, but it smells amazing.
Lillian calls that putting on my cologne when I do that.
Oh, hey, Amelia.
Smells so good.
Mm.
I mean, it's probably poop. Let's be real.
But it's all about what kind. That's the.
I think
that's
it might be deer.
Oh, deer
That-
poop's really good. They're like little pellets, and you lick them, and they pop in your mouth, and they're so good. I love deer poop. Literally, this is what my dog does. She will lick it off the ground.
I'm not like you. I'm not really a poop connoisseur. I more prefer biscuits, but I can appreciate your enthusiasm.
Biscuits are so good.
Oh, biscuits would be great right about now.
I love cookies.
What I
I
do
bet-
for a Snicker snack for a Snicker snack.
I bet Dad has cookies. And I turn around and I start walking back to the house.
Toby,
Oh,
Toby, no. We're on a mission.
Oh, right. Adventure.
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 A trophy.
Trophy.
Adventure!
Wait,
Owl.
what? What's a trophy again?
The things that the humans want.
bowl. Yes.
A bowl of treats.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
What's in
let's
the
go.
bowl?
And Toby just
Mm.
books it down the road. He doesn't know where he's going. He's
I
just.
do like
just
treats.
left.
Amelia
Right.
Amelia being a hound dog is like, "Ooh, we're playing chase now," and just bays after Toby, just full tilt run.
Being that I am the fastest, I assume I catch up to
Oh,
Toby.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I'll,
Toby does not have full control over his paws yet, so he is like tripping over himself as he's trying to run.
Toby
I'll
takes
get it- I'll
one
get
and a
it-
half steps, and then half a step, and then 2.5 steps, and then stumbles.
There is
Meanwhile-
absolutely no rhyme or reason.
Meanwhile, Theo, being the laziest air quote dog of the group, is just bringing up the rear after a few seconds, like, okay, fine. And then just starts panting and tries to keep up with everybody.
Well, you're headed towards a place known as Rascal's Wreckage. A sprawling, chaotic mess of discarded items, rusted car parts, broken appliances, other piles of just junk that have been accumulated over the years. Much of it is a maze-like labyrinth with narrow paths winding through all the cluttered. The air is thick, the scent of oil, garbage, and a very distinct musk of a certain band of raccoons that run these.
Low growl.
It's my raccoon friends! I love the raccoon friends! They sometimes share trash with me.
Hmm. They have a different relationship with me. But they
Well,
may be
I-
our problem. But
I
if you're
used to
friends
live
with
here.
them, that's good. You lived here.
Yeah, I lived in a box. Somewhere. I lived in a box. And then mom found me.
Oh. Well.
Sweet baby.
Yeah.
The
This might
raccoon.
work in our advantage then if you're friends with these raccoons.
I mean, I'm friends with them. I don't know if they're. I don't. Well, they're my friends. I don't know if they're sometimes mean.
Hmm.
But I mean, friends can be mean, right? They're my
No,
friends.
Not
not
usually.
usually.
No.
Snicker
mean-
at the hearing of actually, I think this is the first mention of raccoons for Snicker. So Snicker is now hiding behind and under Theo in between your legs.
It just got Theo kind of does the thing where Snickerdoodle just kind of shoots underneath him. He kind of gets thrown off a balance and then just rolls over, just like. Ugh.
Am I under? Is Snicker underneath Theo?
Just like
Theo
smushed
just
in the
kind of
fur.
rolls off a Snicker, just like, and then just
I-
flops on his
I-
side.
I
Are
don't
we doing
like
a dog pile? Toby throws himself down on both of you.
Oh
Snicker
no.
runs out before you can land on
Theo
his
just-
poor body.
Theo just kind of tries in vain to keep his paw up, just like, no.
Duke just instinctively starts healing Toby. just like he just is like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't do that anymore. How uncouth. Anyway, we should
Alright.
probably get a little bit of a game plan together, right?
I don't like raccoons. They come to the sliding door and they bother me all the time and they make fun of me. They say that I'm not a dog. They say that I look more like a stick figure and I don't know what a stick figure is, but it feels really insulting.
But
I
sticks are
love
cool.
Stick.
I do
had one
too.
for breakfast.
But
Toby
but I
goes
don't think
over to Snicker and starts like nosing him and like smelling. You don't smell like a stick.
because you're
licks-
nosing
Licks
Because-
you full in the face.
because you're nosing at Snicker. Snicker does a thing where he like rolls over on his side, paws up with the dismissive, submissive stance.
Toby's just licking you all over like you don't taste like a stick. I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't either. I mean, but sticks are great, but the way they put it just sounds so. It doesn't sound nice. And I'm okay. I'm gonna be very upfront with you guys. I'm gonna need you to protect me from raccoons.
I'm really good at
With my
protecting.
life.
I protect Andy all the time.
I'm a mighty hunter. I'll protect you.
Okay, I'll do my best. And Snicker will get back up.
I'm here, so I will too, I guess. So Theo just picks himself up.
The actual biggest and most physically capable of dogs. It's just, I guess.
All
If I
right.
If I have to.
I guess. Very Eeyore.
So, what if Toby, are you much for like playing pretend?
Oh my gosh, sometimes Andy puts a cape on me and we pretend we're superheroes.
Oh my goodness. What if, pitch to the team, what do y'all think? We have Toby pretend to be coming to visit because it's been so long since Toby's seen his long lost raccoon friends and just wanted to check in on a bit of a night stroll. And we maybe do a little bit of snooping while they're chatting.
I could go find my box.
Ah,
It was big
maybe.
and green and metal.
Oh. That's a wonderful box.
Oh, this is some Puss in Boots
See,
last
just
wish
you're
steals.
just sinking down like that. It's like, oh god, the fact that Toby used to
Oh.
live in a dumpster.
Oh.
Oh
Oh
no, my
boy.
heart.
Oh, this is some
I'm
last wish
playing.
kind of
I'm
deal.
I'm playing my real dog who was found in a box next to a dumpster. So
Oh, there we go.
Oh, sweet
Ah,
baby.
man. Thank God
Yeah.
for animals that are rescued by good people.
Indeed.
Anyway,
Well, Toby, the plan's in action. You know your part. You don't really need to know anyone else's part in the plan.
nope.
Would it be safe to say that at this point, goal in mind, focused, Toby would just turn and just go.
Yeah, I gotta go see my friends. And I turn around and basically run into the excitedly, tail going a million miles an hour, big puppy paws doing that like giant Tennessee walking horse type of run.
When Toby's out of earshot, I just look to the others. We really need a bit of an intervention to explain what friends are to Toby. You know,
What's an intervention?
I don't know.
I think it's what I know it involves talking. That part I
Yes.
get.
I like talking.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the thing where you try to set up a fence? Because fences are good.
I mean,
Corey
fences
always
are
used to say good fences make good neighbors.
I don't like fences. They keep me from the best smells.
They do keep me in, which I do appreciate, but they also keep me out, which I don't appreciate. I'm not sure where I stand on fences. I think I'm on the fence about fences.
I mean,
How
not
am I
like
Fences are
supposed
meant to be
wooden fences,
broken.
but
in
you
my
know, more like wire fences. You know, like the ones that we can actually crawl underneath. Maybe.
How am I supposed to have a favorite list of smells if I can't smell every smell? And then Amelia will go into a full like 100 cent listing of her favorite smells to date. IRL beagles can store 1,000 cents in their memory.
I think what Snicker's gonna do is, since Toby's already taken off, is I'm gonna, while you're doing your list, I'm going to like nudge you from behind to keep you walking, so we can like start looking while you do your list. Get on.
Excellent. Yeah, Amelia probably doesn't know that she's being herded and just keeps going. I smelled this one leaf once that smelled really nice, and then there was a bigger worm than I've normally pulled out of the ground. That one smelled really good.
Ooh, what about those worms in the shell? They have like a shell on them?
There's shell worms?
Wait, you haven't seen them? They're in gardens usually.
I'm not allowed to go in the garden because I dug up
Oh,
the plants last time.
they're kind of crunchy. I try not to eat. I don't like them that much.
There was
I ate one
something
once.
underneath the plant that smelled really good.
Ooh, I'll have to go check that one out later.
Toby, you are sprinting into this labyrinth. Any rhyme or reason to where you're going?
Absolutely not. Wherever my nose leads me. So it is like a zigzag, just. I've already forgotten about the raccoons. There's just so many smells in here. I don't know what I'm doing.
And you get like probably 30 to 35 feet in, just zigzagging past piles of trash and dozens of new smells before you hear someone call out, "Hey, hey! Think you're doing? This is raccoon territory."
Hi! Hi!
Oh.
I don't know if you remember me, but we're friends!
Oh, it's you.
I used to live here. I wanted to come say hi.
Hey, go get Rascal. Another one of the raccoons just. You can't just be coming back in here. Look, this is raccoon territory, right?
But I'm from here. Am I a raccoon?
No.
Is that a raccoon? I live was in that box. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I was stuck in that box for a long time.
Yeah, who do you think pulled you out of that box?
They did. Now I live in a big box that has other people in it.
Um, you would all hear this conversation. A larger, fatter, meaner raccoon just comes climbing out of the trash pile.
Rascal! Rascal's me! It's me, Toby! Just
Toby,
wiggling so happily.
hey, look at you. You got so much bigger.
I did. I can jump on counters now.
Yeah, what's that like?
I got in trouble and I accidentally broke some plates,
Ah,
but it's okay. They still love me. How are you? It's been so long. You've
It's
gotten so
good.
much fatter.
yeah. Humans keep dropping off their trash here. We go through it. We find the good stuff. It's a
Oh,
it's a
there's so
balance.
much good stuff.
Yeah.
There's.
Oh.
Oh, hey, I think I rolled in your poop earlier. I thought it smelled familiar.
Ah, Toby. What are you doing out here? You got a comfy home to go to now. You're not back out in the streets, are you?
No, Dad just forgot me outside tonight. He sometimes does that. But when he remembers, he feels really bad and gives me a ton of cookies.
Well, I mean, what? You need help getting back into your house? What?
No, I just wanted. Why am I here? I just wanted to. I don't know, see how everybody was doing. I missed the box. It had some good smells. Sometimes people dropped good things inside of it.
All right, come on.
Yeah. I do like my play bow and jump around and then follow him.
Get one lap through the junkyard, and then you're off to back home.
Okay, thank you! And I like lick him all over the place.
Yeah. Get going. The rest of you have your opening.
Yeah,
Alright.
wherever it seems they congregate the most. I'm sneaking around and looking for some goods, investigating some shit. Well, actually, probably not.
You all wanna
Yeah.
roll some sneaking?
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Hey, sneaky
Here we go.
upper.
Sneaky. Let's see. I have no sneaking, but I have a lot of brawn. So I guess I'll
Same.
use some brawn to roll some dice.
Got a 6 and a 5.
Oh, yeah, 2 successes. For
Perfect.
Alright, what this success
Okay.
is.
We can spend cards. I forgot what cards.
yes, you can get rid of a card as long as you feel like the suit that you're getting rid of fits the suit.
Okay.
I-
forgot what
I did spend 2 dice, and I did get a 5 and a 6.
Beautiful.
Let's see. I spent 3, and I got a. I'll expend 1 more to get a 5 and a 6.
I forgot what the suits do.
Hearts are cuteness, spades are friends, diamonds are teeth, clubs are paws. The paws would probably make the most sense.
Okay, I do have a club, so I'm gonna spend 2 of my brawn and a club to get 2 dice and a point of sneaking.
Beautiful.
That is a 6 and a 5.
Yeah.
All sneaky.
Well, slip in, sniffing around, making your way through the labyrinth. Who's in the lead?
Not me.
Probably me. I don't know. I got my 4 smarts, and so I think they're on a trail trying to figure out where Raccoon Brain would put important things or information.
I'll make this a conflict because the raccoons don't like intruders in their territory, and much of this yard is trapped in some fashion or another. From just little, like, holes that they've covered up to fall into, as my own doggo starts barking in the background, to just,
Good
piles
doggos.
of trash that are just ready to collapse if the wrong stick is pulled. So, I'm just going to call this a 3 of a kind. Just of any suit, using your natural dog wiles. Any of you that are sneaky can contribute cards to this.
So I've got 10, 9, and 2.
Are we? So what? I'm sorry. Any suit, but what is the goal?
Just 3 of a kind. As long as you have 3 cards of the
Oh,
same
I have
number.
2 tens.
I
got
have.
10.
Some 2 10.
I've got a 10.
Beautiful.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
so-
All right.
And just to slip past all of their very obvious traps. Raccoons are so dumb. No dog can ever fall for them.
We're so smart.
Yes,
we
the
draw,
Mark
we
is
draw,
smart.
sorry, we draw back up after a conflict, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As you, you can
Yeah,
all
I've
still
got some
hear,
like fiddling, so I'm kind of like turning off some traps too, so we don't accidentally hit them later.
I think Amelia's knows. She's like, this stick smells like a raccoon.
Every time raccoon is mentioned, Duke growls a little, like just real low.
It's a good thing
They've gotten
Toby's
me in
not
so
there.
much
He
trouble.
would mess this all up.
well, Toby, speaking of the adorable muffin that Toby, gives you a very unique advantage in that wherever Toby is, the raccoons are closely watching, and Toby can be heard throughout the entire junkyard. You always know where a vast majority of the raccoons are. Also, the Liching Hour, thank you so much for the raid. We are playing the most adorable game ever, some heckin' good doggos.
I knew that was the name of the channel that rated, but I still got a little scared when you said something about the Liching Hour. in
That I was
reference
like,
to
oh my god, where's this going?
I thought this was sweet.
Oh no, the liches are coming. The liches are coming.
Oh wait, no, that's really great for us because we're dogs and they're all bones.
Oh. Yeah.
Suddenly you came into the wrong neighborhood.
Yes, I've unleashed my undead skeletal. Uh-oh.
No.
An army of hungry doggos.
Okay, but that would be the best use of heckin' good doggo game ever.
Oh, a
Honestly.
zombie apocalypse hacking good doggos? Hell yes, I love it. I love
You
it.
could just
Thank
play heckin' good doggos. And,
Yes!
Mm.
There are so many good themes for this game.
but 4 of you that are sneaking around, what are you looking for?
Anything that smells like dog. I'm trying to find anything that might be like from the dog show or from anything that could maybe like not be strictly raccoon or trash.
Is there a chance that because my Monica is such a go-getter girl boss that she's actually met with Miss Miss Furbottom on a couple of occasions?
I would say so, yeah.
I would like to smell for Miss Furbottom.
Ooh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That was
that's good.
I don't know if this is going to pan out for Amelia, but this is what her empty head figures out. She knows what bowls smell like, and the trophy's a bowl. So that's the scent she's looking for.
And Theo will just default to keeping an eye out, making sure there aren't any raccoons around, just kind of acting as the eyes out for everybody while they're looking.
I'm gonna make it more of a group challenge. Just a general number of successes required for the group to pass would be a total of 20 plus 1. 5 successes across all of you would get you at least on the right trail. If you can hit 8, because Snickerdoodle does know Miss Furbottom's scent, that will get you there. That will lock on the scent of So,
Okay.
sniffing rolls.
Okay. I am very little guts, so I will use my 2 to have 2 dice in it.
Beautiful.
1 success.
A 1.
I only have 2 in guts too, and I don't think it's necessarily that I'm I'm just really, sheltered. So I don't know a lot about the outside. I'm all about agility and smarts, but I did use my 2 and I got another 5 and a 6 on my 2 dice that I used my 2 points to get.
I've got 1 in sniffing as well as 3 in guts, so I can roll. Yeah, let's just go ahead and why not just roll 4? Let's just go all out. I got 2 5s.
That's 5 successes. You hit a baseline success.
Oh, I think you're muted, Aaron.
Yeah.
Of course I was.
I was gonna say the
alright,
great
so
sniffer.
I've got a 6, 5, and a 4, which will put us to 7, right?
Mhm.
And I can spend a card to bump it to 1, or can I use my sniffing to bump up 1?
You can spend a card for just a success.
Oh, I will do that then.
Absolutely. Following
So that'll be 3
Snickerdoodle's
successes for me then.
following Snickerdoodle's trail, just continue to weave your way through the labyrinth, stopping every once in a while as a raccoon patrol just passes over by. Dig, dig, and dig, finding piles of trash. Finding one in particular with just broken furniture, with just pallets. Everything's kind of been pulled up and tossed over top of this pile. But by the time you get there and start digging, one of your paws hits metal. Scratch a little. You can very quickly see the bronze starting to get uncovered. Dog trail.
Pull.
I think we did good.
We found it! Victory howl.
Dig really fast, like those little corgi, like
Yeah.
just.
Toby, as you're as much as you've been reminiscing, enjoying this guided tour through the junkyard, there's a howl that goes out, and all of the raccoons are immediately up, looking. Rascal looks at you. Bring some friends with you tonight? What is this?
Toby, who completely forgot that his friends were here, looks just as shocked as the raccoons. Who's that? Uh-oh. I gotta go!
No. That Toby's not going anywhere. You too. As much as they would try to grab you, there's in no world is that gonna happen. You would just be bowling over raccoons as you run. The rest of them just start scattering, going to look for the source of that howling.
I just start going, run! 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 Run!
And I feel like that's a fantastic place for us to take a quick break, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your paws, do, and we'll come back in just a few minutes with the second half of this adventure. See you soon, everybody.
Be right back.
And welcome back. Where we left off, we were being the goodest of Heckin Doggos, with Toby running some much needed distraction, even if he forgot immediately what the distraction was. The rest of you followed your noses. Snickerdoodle, remembering the scent of Miss Furbottom, organizer for the dog show, following that to the trophy and finding it buried deep under a pile of refuse, hidden away for who knows what nefarious purposes. Hiccups.
Y'all, I just realized I'm eating these tiny little balls of chocolate.
It's the deer poop.
In character.
I bet this is what they taste like to dogs. Little peanut butter covered chocolate.
Mm,
Amazing.
no one likes that.
Mm.
You just look around, it's just like, how did deer wind up in here?
So, we have two different tasks to accomplish. One is to fend off the ever-growing horde of raccoons that are coming to stop you. And two, we still need to dig this thing out. So who's on digging duty and who's on keeping these dang raccoons away?
I would, as the fastest, like to dig.
Fair enough.
Since Theo is, kind of keeping an eye out, he will step up and try and defend everybody.
Because Amelia is a beagle and thinks she is the mightiest hunter, she will also be on defense duty.
I'm just like real into my digging right now. I'm just,
You gotta get those short legs in
helping.
there, man.
yeah.
So everyone whoever's on Team Dig, I need 3 clubs for a pass. I need 6 clubs for a critical pass.
I have 5 clubs.
Snickerdoodle is on it. Whoever
Yeah,
else
no.
won, that will get you there.
Yeah.
The two of you
Teamwork.
just
That makes sense.
immediately going, just trusting that the others have your back as far as these raccoons are concerned. Those of you
Oh,
on
I held up my spade. I also have a club. I screw them up all the time, but I have one of each.
those of you on raccoon duty. I think a mixture of diamonds and clubs. Same thing. 3 successes or three cards for baseline success, 6 for a critical.
I've got 2 diamonds right here.
I've got 4 of clubs 7 of clubs and 4 of diamonds.
That get you to a baseline success.
Sounds good.
As the two of you are rapidly unearthing this trophy, a fairly sizable, this thing is big even by Toby standards. It probably stands about 4 feet tall, made of just bronze and iron. This thing is heavy, and you are rapidly uncovering it from the refuse. The word dog has been crossed out from the front of the trophy, and raccoon has been written over top of it.
Those jerks!
That's amazing.
Oh,
I can't read. I guess
Amelia
I can tell-
vibe checks
I
and
guess I can
assumes something
tell-
bad happened to it.
I guess I can tell. I guess I can tell it's been defaced
It
because it
has
doesn't
been.
look like it should. But I can't read, so I have no idea what it says.
Just because I have so much smarts, I feel like for sure at home, Duke is one of those dogs that can push the buttons to talk to their humans,
Mhm.
understand full conversations.
Treat.
Treat. That's all it is.
I'm just
And
like
then
Yes.
hate
Baby
cat,
Yoda,
hate
where I
cat.
just hit yes or no. Yes, 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 yes.
Well,
Those videos are fantastic.
Theo and Amelia, how are the two of you holding off this horde of hissing raccoons that are just throwing themselves into the fray?
Combination of, I guess it would be either batting them away with a shrub paws, or trying to grab them by the scruff of their neck and throwing them away.
Amelia is going to do what I'm going to call the Cerberus maneuver, where she's going to go between Theo's legs so it looks like we're a 2-headed dog. Now, I know it has 3 heads, but just go with me.
Listen, we also can't count.
Toby's
okay?
usually the
We can't
head
count,
that
that's
is
right, yeah.
distracted.
So, yeah, and Amelia will be baying at the raccoons, and her bay is, I've got your scent now, raccoons. Now I'll find you anywhere in the 10 counties.
I stopped digging for a second in slow turn, nod of approval, and then.
I picture that Amelia's just stares at this raccoon and lets out a bark and a growl, and you find that everyone that you growl at just suddenly disappears. They are just flying through the air somehow. It must be magic, as Theo just grabs another one and yeets them 15 feet up into the air.
Yes.
Just,
Um,
just throw him away.
You're being chased, so at this point, Toby might actually be enjoying the chase more than anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. Suddenly this is a game. I forgot there was anything bad happening.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I was gonna run. Be like, you can't catch me! And then I'll like try to do circles around him and then run away and then lick his face and then run away and Yep. Nope, this is playtime. I'm so excited. I love my friends!
They're actively hissing and just leaping at you, grabbing on as you just shake and they just go flying.
I like jump on them too with my giant paws. Oh, we're hugging!
Those of you on digging duty, you hit about that halfway point where you could start pulling and just yank the trophy free. With
Oh, Ken, we were both very small.
That's a great point.
Because a corgi is a medium-sized dog with the legs of a small dog, and I'm a small
Yeah.
dog. Like, straight up.
I got big energy though, you know.
You do. You also have a big torso, but tiny legs.
So tiny.
Not tiny legs. You might be able to pull it off, but I don't think I can.
A little more digging, and it starts to just sag, and just like jumping up, grabbing and pulling is enough to just pop it free.
But it's like big. Like we're not be able to carry this back big. Okay. I want to use my smarts, and specifically probably my fiddling, as I would like to look around and try to MacGyver like a little red wagon or a wheelbarrow into something we can hook onto Theo and Toby and run. And like pull it.
There's like pallets, things that you could just like take a rope and just kind of like attach it to the collar, and just it would just get pulled.
Beautiful. I'm trying to pull that towards us.
You would all hear a voice. All right, all right. Yeah, you found it. Congrats. Rascal just hoists himself up. Big old fat raccoon.
Is Toby with them? Because that's who I was licking.
Toby has probably popped in and out of this fight like 8 times.
I've just been racing around. Live Zoomies. Just racing around the entire junkyard. Forgot the purpose of why we were here.
Forgot why
Theo-
you were being chased and why you were chasing them.
Oh, Theo just kind of looks up at this portly looking raccoon, kind of does a head tilt as he's combating his raccoons. Wait, they're led by a pig?
Ha ha, very funny. You're not gonna get that thing out of here. Why do you even care? It's just a dumb human trophy anyway.
That's our trophy. We're Amelia glances as she read it. We're whatever that thing says.
Yeah, something like that. My Monica wants this trophy, and my Monica gets to have it. I think. I don't know, but you like it, so.
Lillian said I'm too smart to compete because it wouldn't be fair to the other dogs.
You are very smart, yes.
What are you talking about? They bring you out, they dress you up, they make you run through that stupid obstacle course. They
The
make you
obstacle course is
stand
fun.
there.
I love the obstacle course. The obstacle course is life.
It's not demeaning at all to any of you.
Toby comes around the corner, just fast as he can go, and he goes, Rascal, and hits Rascal in the chest, and then keeps running.
Oh. There was a reason we were happy to get rid of you.
We're friends! Come catch me! And I just keep going.
Look, make you a deal. You get that force of destruction out of here, but don't stop you from taking your stupid trophy.
Okay. As
Okay.
Feels
Theo,
like a great deal.
Theo will make his way up towards Duke, who's trying to ponder how to exactly remove the trophy. He'll just kind of shuffle up and gently with his teeth just go to bend down and pick up the trophy. As he manages
Oh,
to
yeah,
hoist it
and I'll
up.
just keep scooting this like pallet over and like try and help knock it
Manages
onto
to-
it. Give me like a sled.
Oh, good idea. And he'll gently set it down onto the pallet.
You have at least 1 point in.
Yes.
I have a point in sniffing.
Anyone that does, pick up a different scent. Something very quickly approaching and kind of starting to circle the edge. Okay. Have any of you heckin' good doggos come across coyotes with
A what?
coyotes?
Oh.
Oh,
Definitely
For
not.
sure. Out on the farm. Probably not
Yeah.
here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Apartment dog Amelia probably has.
I mean, I've know the raccoons. Coyotes are in junkyards too. I probably have met a coyote before.
A Kai what?
Coyote.
What? Is that
I
a
met
kind of
Real,
treat?
real big wild dogs.
Dogs can be
Tend to move
wild?
in packs. Yes.
I didn't know
Here's
they could be wild.
You're not the only
Oh, I'm not
ones
there.
picking up this set. You pop in and out so much that you're basically.
I run
Just
by. Hey,
zoom.
there's a coyote outside, and then run back around.
Want to see
All-
me run that coyote? Flash you back in a second. Want to see me do it again?
All of the raccoons have started sniffing at the air, just kind of all look towards Rascal. And they just bolt. They just dive into their little cubbies, their tunnels. Just disappear.
We gotta leave.
Toby chases him.
Toby!
Where are you going, friend?
Cowards.
As I try to lick all of them as they're running away.
Toby, we have to go! Coyotes
Uh,
are nasty
Okay.
business!
Oh, goodbye, friends. I'll come back. We'll come back, and I'll tell you all of the stuff that I've learned since I left.
there's
Hi,
a
hi, Rascal.
there's a high pitched whine emanating from Snicker. Snicker is maybe mildly losing their shit.
I'll come support dog again next to Snicker and just be like, Theo, you seem to be handling the goods. Do you want to lead the way and we'll try and help clear a path?
As he, trying to pick up what Duke is laying down with trying to use the jerry rig the pallet as a sled, looks around to see if he can find a rope to throw it on there.
Absolutely.
And if he does, he's just gonna, alright, lead the way, begins he begins to pull and he's a little slower because he's having to pull the pallet and the trophy, and he's definitely out of shape at this point, but he's doing his darndest to try and get out of there.
Such a good boy.
Such a boy.
That's the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go.
I was just gonna say Toby is probably already at the door spinning in circles.
Probably that set of coyotes get more prevalent until you hear the soft padding kind of walking over the piles of trash that's spread out from the junkyard itself. A pair of coyotes very cautiously start walking closer to the air. What's this?
And I race over to them. I haven't seen you in forever. I missed you. Look, I've gotten so much bigger. I'm just. I play bow at them.
They're both gonna start growling.
Why are you angry? I lay down all the way. Why are you angry at me?
Ifs.
I'm a good boy.
Uh, assuming that the rest of you are very quickly behind.
Mm-hmm.
Some pampered dogs out here.
What's pampered mean?
Make it tasty,
Oh no,
Wine.
I'm the best hunter in these parts.
I'm bigger than you.
but just absent.
Start to like kind of get all like tough and ruffled up a bit. Used to these guys messing with my animals back on the farm, and now they're messing with my friends.
Theo's much bigger than you.
As Theo is trying to make his way up, you see that the coyotes are there. It's like, let's go the rope, and oh,
Yeah.
hair is instantly standing on end for the mane all the way down his back
Got the, like,
as
mohawk.
he, yeah, the mane turns into a mohawk as he's getting very tense and defensive, and yeah, you see his fangs are bared at them.
You'd all hear and see two more coyotes kind of just popping up on top of different piles of trash.
Guys,
Joby, maybe would you like to pull the sled? You're very fast.
Okay. I don't know why my friends are mad at me.
run. We run now.
Why? Just the saddest little whines coming from this giant dog.
Aw.
Because if we don't, you won't see your friend again. Now, go.
Snicker is going to be losing his shit at the moment, and all he's doing is continuously barking out, "Not dog, not dog, not dog."
There's
Oh,
a
no.
moment of a
Can
standoff.
Snicker fit in the trophy bowl? Like I kind of want to just
Yes,
like
probably.
bust him up in
Absolutely.
there.
Either just on the trophy, like on the pallet that's being like pulled.
Although, to be
Inside,
fair,
in the trophy.
he is very quick, so there's a chance that he's just running around in circles, barking, "Not dog, not dog, not dog, not dog, not dog, not dog."
So at the moment, we kind of have a standoff where we're still in that fight or flight, as you can hear more movement starting to close it.
Yeah. Theo just is like, guys, run. As he just kind of begins to looks for an exit and just bolts. Hopefully to coax the others to follow. With the trophy.
Oh.
Toby is the saddest you've ever seen him.
Aw.
His tail full between his legs, his ears all the way back. Everybody's friends with Toby.
I want to
Oh,
protect
no.
Toby so much.
Sweet
Must
cinnamon roll of a dog.
Yes.
This is the kind of dog who'd try to make friends with a porcupine and it would not end well.
Oh God.
Why did my friend's butt hurt my face?
So,
My dog did that.
as we just start going, there is a lot of aspect, obviously, of just speed. Clubs. But there is also just knocking them off as these coyotes just run up and are taking little pot shots, little nibbles, just trying to weed out the slowest and weakest. So, with that in mind, from everyone total, I would need 4 diamonds and 4 clubs. Anyone can contribute any amount of cards.
Oh,
I have
man.
a diamond and a club.
I've got a diamond.
I also have a diamond and a club.
I forgot to redraw from the resolution of the last conflict, so let's see what I get.
Alright, so we're at sorry, come
3 diamonds and 2 clubs.
There we go.
I have
I
a
have-
diamond to contribute.
Diamonds?
I have nothing. I've got spades and hearts.
Yeah, I've got 3 hearts in my hand, and so
Yeah, I got 3 spades and a heart.
Yeah, I have 2 spades and a heart on top of that too, but
I have 4 diamonds and we have 2.
Wait, clubs or spades?
clubs for pause.
For
to be able
pause.
Clubs,
Yeah.
yes.
To move out.
Okay, yeah, I have one spade, 2 clubs, and 1 diamond.
That still makes us 1 or 2 short of the number of clubs that we need. So, you are threatening enough. Your growls and your just general posture is enough to keep some of them back, but you aren't outrunning.
Toby's not helping.
Whoever would basically be at the center of this, using whoever's most focused on defending the group at the moment, would take 2 points of harm.
I'll take it
I-
because hunter's instincts will kick in immediately.
Absolutely.
These are prey animals.
Every time one of them comes close and gets ready to just tackle Theo to the ground, you are just there, just batting them back away, taking paws, taking little bites. But they're keeping up with you.
Can I also just kind of get my herding instinct kicking in and start to just like try and nip at their heels and pushing people away and tripping them up, like just trying to like just herd in a much more obnoxious and
So you do all
aggressive
have
way than I would normally.
the 3 basically story elements that you can spend once per session, which is my best friend is, I help by, and my neighborhood is. If any of those you feel would apply, you can mark that box, and you basically get to dictate the narrative as far as that element is being added to the story.
Oh, so I help by howling at weird things.
Ugh, that's helpful.
So I think what Amelia's gonna do, I'm gonna check that box. Amelia's gonna get nipped by the coyotes sometimes. It's like, you guys are mean. I'm gonna call all my friends and let's loose the song of her people.
Let's
to
lose the marks of war.
Yes.
If
The marks of war.
if I can add to the narrative with you for a
Sure.
second,
Please.
you have friends around this neighborhood, all of you do. And as soon as that howl goes out, those of you with the more keen hearing still would hear a dog door just fly open and just black and brown blurs zip across their yard over the fence and are just sprinting up the street towards you.
We're doing the Twilight bark.
Yeah.
Anyone else have anything? You have moments until reinforcements are here.
Whoop.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I will help by. Oh nope, never mind. I forgot. My help by was different. Forget I said anything. I thought my help by was being fast. It is looking adorable in my little sweaters, which will not help us with the situation. So ignore me.
I would like to help by being big. Now, given how portly
Absolutely.
and chunky and big Theo is, if there's another after Amelia helps by taking some of the brunt of the bikes, he's just gonna get up. He just leaps up into the air and just literally dog piles on a couple of coyotes just to keep them down and just kind of smush them for a second, just to kind of help stave them off.
What's Toby's I help by?
I was gonna say I help by guarding and causing trouble. So I could accidentally, because of how Toby is not doing well right now because somebody doesn't want to be his friend, he might be accidentally causing trouble by getting into the coyote's way. like being like, hey, can you get their face and be like, why aren't you my friend? What's wrong? What happened? We used to be friends. Why don't you want to be my friend? And like half getting angry, half getting really sad, and just like tripping them up on accident because his paws are too big.
Well, as you are kind of being just harassed by this pack of coyotes, there would be two things happening almost simultaneously. One, the pair of absolute fur-colored blurs just come slamming into two of the coyotes as a pair of Australian killers. Just, I mean, they're about half the size of Theo, maybe. But these are dogs that are just meant to work. They are muscly, they are fast, and they just start just taking out one after the other, just getting them off of you. They look over. You okay? We heard you. Amelia, what's wrong?
Muted. These not dogs are hurting me and my friends and trying to stop us from saving the trophy.
Turn, like, immediately whip around and are just at your flanks. Also, as we've kind of come to this stop where Theo has had to more go on defense rather than running, a ball of fur about that big, gray and black, just comes soaring through the air, followed by about a dozen others, as raccoons just start landing from above, just jumping onto the back of the coyotes, just hissing and clawing. One of them comes over to like pick you up, Toby, and Rascal's just looking at you. Hey, like, look at me, look at me. You good? Toby, look at me.
Toby comes flying out of nowhere and like licking Rascal's face. I knew you were my friend. My friends are here to help.
Yeah, that's great. Look, if we can get these coyotes out of here for good, that's better for everyone, right?
Toby's tail is going so fast that he keeps whipping coyotes in the face on accident and like knocking them away.
So, with reinforcements at hand, give everyone a chance to redraw, and we'll try the check one more time.
Can I add to the chaos by doing random bird calls? Those are my only friends.
Am I able to redraw my hand?
Yes, everyone is redrawing
Okay.
back up to your hand.
Good, because let's get rid of all that. It's a lot of love. There's a lot of love in this hand. It's a little too
Same.
much.
You are
muted
muted,
again.
Amelia. Yeah.
I have a diamond, but more importantly, I have 2 jokers.
Those can be anything you want.
I also have a joker.
So we have 3 wild and a diamond.
I have another
then-
diamond to contribute.
2 diamonds.
Were we doing spades or clubs? What was the other?
clubs.
Clubs.
I have one
Okay,
club.
good. I have 3.
I think you're muted.
Yes, I was. I have 2 diamonds and 1 club.
Well,
So
that
we need a club.
that
So I'll use
gives
a joker
us
for the club.
Yeah, I'll guess I'll crank up our diamonds and clubs to 5 and 5 with my 2 jokers.
total. That gives us 12 successful cards.
Yeah.
I will let you all tell this story as reinforcements are here from the healers, from the raccoons. These coyotes don't stand a chance. Who wants to kick us
Toby?
off? Toby?
Toby is now so excited because everybody's his friends. He forgot the coyotes are no longer his friends because all of his friends are here. So now he's just running to every single one of them with his giant puppy paws and like hitting them in the face and licking them, accidentally tumbling over the coyotes, like just an absolute ball of furry chaos.
I'm helping with this by
No.
like getting between their legs, so we're almost like table topping coyotes together.
Yeah, I'm just jumping over people and knocking them over. It doesn't matter if they're coyote or raccoon or my friends. Like everybody is friends. Everybody's getting an equal amount of love.
Every
Love.
time one gets to its feet, Toby is just slamming back into them. Back down to the ground they go.
Licking their face so much that they can no longer see. They're blinded by dog spit.
Birds just start coming out of nowhere, just dive bobbing faces, just pecking and clawing. Theo, you have a lane. You can pick this up and just go.
Yep, as Toby is just kind of darting in and out, you just see one moment where Toby is just leaping over, about to, basically dive towards one coyote, and he manages to do it just as Theo is darting underneath it, just trying to charge into another group of coyotes. One off to his right, he's just nipping at the heels at that one as his herding instincts are kicking in again, and manages to just grab the leg and just trip him up. And as that one rolls out of the way, he just manages to leap up and just clobber and just dogpile on top of another coyote. And then he spins around, and then there's a third coyote that he just straight up body checks, that just going into the side and just head over tea kettle with that coyote as he just kind of turns around and then looks back towards Duke.
Yeah. I'm just running interference and just like keeping the like hurting probably honestly my friends with us, because I feel like there's a good chance at least Toby, if not also Amelia, are getting left behind in this chaos of like fighting these coyotes. So I'm trying to keep everyone together. Let's go.
Where's Snickerdoodle? Are you still riding just drug around by Theo?
No, because Snicker is very quick. So I think what's happened is that Snicker is not a brave dog. They are adorable and very weak and flimsy. So what's probably happened is because Snicker is fast and losing its shit, he is basically just in everyone's way, the coyote's way. Basically, like under legs and things like that, like running all over the place, just freaking out, saying "not dog" and has not stopped this until Duke has started to actually hurt him. So once Duke starts hurting him, he is taking off. So in the right direction.
Absolutely. Yeah. Amelia?
So I think Amelia's ancient ancestor instincts take over. She has other hunting dogs with her now as well. So she starts to corral these coyotes and starts to run them.
Oh yeah. And every time like it looks like two of them have just like turned to you and are getting ready to just absolutely dive bomb you, there's just a flash of fur just slamming into one of them. At no point do they ever have a moment to breathe from being hurted, from being just slammed to the ground, from being nipped and pawed at. Very quickly they realize that this is an effort, and they're starting to fall back. They're limping their way back out of the junkyard, back into.
That's
Wait,
right. And don't you ever come back to my neighborhood. Victory
Wait.
howl.
Wait, come back! Where are you going?
No.
Friends!
It's fine, Toby. We have plenty of friends amongst ourselves in these raccoons.
Oh, you can
don't-
never have too many friends.
Yeah, but at
Those
the
have
same time,
rabies.
yeah. But you don't need them as friends. You have us.
Yes.
Yeah, I have you. You're my friends. And they're my friends, pointing at the raccoon. And they're my
Yes.
friends, and pointing at the woods where the coyote went. And then Andy's my.
No.
Oh no, Andy! Oh, he's probably gonna wake up without me. Oh no. Dad
Oh,
forgot me for a long time. I hope I get a lot of
Oh.
cookies.
yeah.
Snicker, you seem to know this fluff bottom scent. Where does she live? Can we just drop this off in her front porch?
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, you muted.
I probably would know where she lives, I would assume.
If not, you can just follow the scent.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Give me 1 second. And flop. Hyperventilate for like a good minute, and then finally get up. Okay, I'm good.
It's just caught up for a second, just like, okay.
Just
One
needed a
frame later.
moment.
Okay.
The red and blue healers kind of come over to Amelia, like sniffing and flicking at the small injury button. You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry. My mom will take care of me when I get home.
Heck, were those things problem?
I
I don't
think
know.
they-
They didn't want to be our friends.
I think they wanted our cool trophy because they're not dogs.
They're
I
jealous.
thought they said they wanted to eat me.
I think they did. I think
They had to be
did.
kidding.
Yeah, they
were-
tend to do that.
They tend
They
to
were-
eat us.
I
They
mean,
also tend to
only
eat livestock. Not good.
Only
Yeah,
small
growl
ones.
again.
My mom always takes me inside when she sees like a bird like circling. She's always
Oh.
worried about me, and so I don't doubt that those things wanted to eat me. I think they did.
Well, now they know who the real hunter is in this area. And anyway,
Yeah.
I do a little howl with you.
Ow!
I will join the howl even though I did not help.
Toby will howl, but it's kind of sad, and it's also like a teenager whose voice is changing. So he's just like,
I-
but I kind of feel like halfway through the howl he'd forget why he was sad. Just get back into it.
I'm like, he's
Like
just really happy, and he's like, yeah,
Howl.
wrestling.
Howling's not my thing, but okay. Hops that for a quick second.
Does
This
everyone
neighborhood's
howl?
gonna be so pissed. There's just a
Oh, God,
chorus
no
of
kidding.
dog howls.
Oh, and we have like the 2 healers that showed up, so
Oh,
they're
no.
probably joining in too.
Yeah,
All of a
they're
sudden, you hear all
loud.
the Siberian Huskies nearby just jumping in instantaneously.
Everybody nearby. It is just this
Yes.
entire,
Oh,
yeah.
Like
whole
12
neighborhood.
different houses you all hear. Hey, why are we howling? Hello, hey, should I howl? Do we need to help? I'm gonna howl.
Everybody
Everyone should howl.
Wait,
Agree.
Tonight's a good night.
Theo just kind of looks defeated after he tried that for a little bit, and then just kind of looks over to Snickerdoodle, just kind of waiting for him to get done.
Give us direction.
Um,
I do look over at the raccoons. Like, what was the rascal?
which
And I have like a little squinty eye.
notice
this
that they
mean?
are all huddled around one figure, one fat, floofy figure who's on the ground just.
Ooh, Toby runs over to him and starts looking him in the face, bowling over all the raccoons around him.
Not gonna make it.
No, Fred, no! And I just keep licking him.
Those of you with any sense of injuries and intelligence can tell that he's completely unharmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like walk over, like nudge one of them out of the way and just get right in his face, like nose to nose.
Oh, make this.
We may have been allies today, but tomorrow is unwritten.
Make this my last request.
Rascal, no!
No more war between the raccoons and the dogs.
We had a
You
war?
really are. You really are hamming it up, aren't you, pig? That's Theo just kind of looks back at him.
I think it's more of a possum playing dead.
Toby, make this my last request.
Yes, always! And I throw myself down on him.
You're just right on top of him.
Yeah.
Don't get. I mean,
Toby, I love you! Or Toby, Rascal, I love you!
they just all the raccoons kind of gather and they just put their paws on you, Toby. He's gone. It's
No! That is great, Dane
Just, like,
Howell.
nibbling at his foot to like tickle his feet.
He's clearly still breathing, still twitching, still trying to get Toby off of him.
So maybe we should go. Because
Yeah.
like
We've made a lot of
eventually
noise.
our humans are going to find out that we're missing, and that's gonna be problematic.
Yeah.
So
I
Although
know what to do.
oh, Monica's gonna be sad. My outfit is so dirty. Well, blue sweater is filthy.
Oh my goodness.
I know what we should do with Rascal.
Bury him?
Yeah, that's what you do with dead things.
We already made a hole. It's back there.
Whenever I
Oh,
find a
damn.
dead thing, I bury it.
I
I'll
think
bury
this
it
is a
with my
great
other dead
idea.
things. I go to pick Rascal up with my teeth.
One of his
Come
eyes
on.
opens and he's just looking at you like. It just gets drug back to the pit.
Why, if it isn't the consequences of our own actions.
Toby was taking him back to his yard to bury him in his backyard.
Oh, we made a hole though back there, so it's kind of the perfect
Okay.
place.
Man, this was just
Okay.
like, "Haha, I'm a genius. As Toby goes to pick him away. Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
I feel like he's so big that I'm doing like the dragging between my legs, trying to walk around him as I'm.
Inadvertently hitting him as you're
Yeah.
trying to move him.
every like step you just hear ow, ow, ow.
So dead.
But yeah, you can bury your long lost friend who's
I drop him in the pit and then turn around and start putting dirt over him.
the other raccoons are like, oh no, let us, we'll take care of the rest.
Let me say my goodbyes. And I I shove my face down into the hole and just like lick him all over. Just soaking wet raccoon. Then turn around and then roll over on him. Cause he's a dead raccoon, so
I get a scent.
I gotta smell like him. That way he can be with me always.
All right. Look, go on, get home, Toby. We'll take care of the rest. We'll always remember the sacrifice that was given on this night.
I will never forget. Toby will immediately forget what happened.
As we're like leaving, I'll stop one of the raccoons and I'll be like, I won't tell Toby what's actually happening here. If maybe we collaborate a bit to get the upper hand on a particular cat.
See what we can do. Holds out a paw.
We'll be in touch. Paul back.
Shake.
Shake.
Yeah, especially with Snickerdoodle's scent, it'll find the house for bottom. There's like posters put up around the neighborhood near the house of like, have you seen this trophy? And it's like nailed to the power lines. Dragging the trophy up and just plopping it down there in front of her door.
Yep.
Oh, we should leave a note. That way she knows who did it. And Toby
So
will
we pee on it?
Toby totally pees on the
No.
on the trophy.
I'll join in. We should sign
Sure,
our
why
work.
not?
I mean, this is what happens. Oh,
We gotta
that's a
send
good
our
spot
work,
to
guys.
pee. Everyone, yep.
Gotta leave a message behind just in case.
Amazing. Well, with the sun very much set, but you know that you don't have too long until it's going to be rising. You are all dirty, you smell like trash, you smell like raccoon and coyote.
Dead raccoon.
You will pad your way back to your part of the neighborhood. Who's the first one to depart?
I don't remember who was the last one to join before.
I think technically Theo and Amelia are the furthest ones out. I think it's like them, then it's Toby, then it's Snicker, then it's Duke. It sounds like
sounds
that's how our
like-
Yeah.
neighborhood goes.
Yeah.
Theo and Amelia, we are conjoined yard where the squirrel, having been long since woken up by all of the ruckus, looks down at you from top of his tree. I don't think I want to know what happened out there tonight, but
We beat up not dogs.
the cats.
No, these
No.
are. They look kind of like dogs, but they're not dogs.
Definitely not dogs.
Coyotes.
They were my
No.
friends.
Oh, fun. Just scurries down, pulls up the latch of both of the gates.
But we did find the trophy, so yay.
It was a lot of fun.
Good. You didn't mention my my involvement, raccoons, did you?
No,
Not a word.
not yet.
Who are you?
I like that one. Let's go with who the heck am I?
Are you my new friend? What's your name,
That's-
friend?
Slowly backing up back towards the tree.
You're a squirrel. I'm gonna call you Steve the squirrel. You're my new friend. I love you, Steve.
Turned and then the house just run back up into the tree.
Bye.
Alright. As Toby bids Steve the squirrel adieu, Theo will just kind of turn around to the group and say, "Well, that's about as much fun as I want to have being that active for a month. Good night." As he just kind of saunters in, he'll redo
See
the
you at the dog
latch and it
show.
just.
Bye,
No,
Theo.
I'm not
See you
sure
tomorrow.
if I'll be there, but you guys have fun. If I don't see ya, good night. You just see in a flash that his back end just kind of squirms in through the dog door and then disappears.
Delia, do you have an easy way of getting back into your house?
Nope. I think Amelia's good at getting out and not back in.
Oh no, you know how to get back in. Let loose the barks of war.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Just. Door. Oh.
It's nature's bell doorbell.
It is 100%.
Lights would just start coming on in the house. Someone gets to the door, pulls it open. How did... What?
Hi, neighbor! Boom! But through the legs and runs right to her front door.
The three of you continue on. Toby or Snickerdoodle?
I think it was Toby.
Toby.
Yeah. Bye, guys. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go sleep with my boy. Oh no. Well, we'll see when Dad remembers to bring me inside.
Oh,
That's okay.
Wow.
He does it sometimes, and then I just curl up next to the trash cans, and then it's where he finds me.
oh, that'll be good. Actually, that would help explain the smell a little bit better.
Yes, it smells really good over there.
Yes.
Maybe I'll roll in some mud beforehand, because the mud kind of seeps up the smell, and then it's really good.
To be young again. Well, Toby, this has been great, and I cannot wait to watch you win the dog show.
I'm so excited! Me and Andy will be there, and probably Mom, because she has to drive us everywhere. But I'll see you! And I turn around, try to jump over the fence, and it takes a couple of tries.
Bye, Toby.
I half get my back paw stuck in the thing, so I've just got my front legs down. Huh? Oh! Okay, wait, I almost got it! Okay! And I fall forward, and I get up, shake myself, and you see me go curl up by the trash cans.
Amazing. That just leaves Snickerdoodle and...
Snicker does not have a way inside.
He
Does
jumped out
not
a window.
use nature's door. Yeah, it doesn't use nature's doorbell. But what Snicker does do is that there's a bunch of there's a couple of Amazon packages that are sitting out on the porch that were delivered from the night before. So Snicker goes over to them and nestles in between them, so that he's out of sight of everything else in the street, and then just curls up there, and we'll just wait.
Snicker,
Till
would
his
you
owner-
like? I can help you move those boxes to the window, and you can get back in.
No, it's fine. This is good. I'm tired. Just curls
You're
up.
very brave now. I love it. Well,
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, you guys are much braver than I am. But it was an adventure for certain. I don't think I ever want to do it again, and I especially do not want to meet the nut dogs. But I do need to rethink my prejudices towards raccoons, whatever that word means. I feel like it
as
was the
long
right
as they
word.
don't get me in trouble again, I guess they're okay.
They did help us, but I guess that's because they're Toby's friends, and everyone's Toby's friends, excluding the nut dogs, who are really not his friends. Like
I feel
entirely.
like we should have a talk to him about it, but I think he'll also forget about it probably in
I
a day
think
or
he
so.
will. We'll just hope that the
Yeah.
coyotes don't come back, and then the problem is solved.
Yes, exactly. Well,
But
have
thanks for
a
everything, Duke.
wonderful evening. Of course. Thank you for going on this wonderful adventure.
I'll see you at the contesty thingy. Is that what it's called? Dog show. That's the word.
Yes.
The show.
Yes.
Okay, bye. And then curls up.
I just boop, 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 waddle myself down the street, go through the fence the same way. I do have like fiddling still, so I think I like turn on a water hose for a second and rinse myself off and then go back inside.
One by one, we return to our houses, whether making it back inside or just sleeping adjacent to the safety of our house. Dog show does go exactly as planned. Everyone that would like to enter with you and your best friends, it would be so much fun. Running and toys are thrown, get put up on a table, and some strange people come and just like poke and prod you and just look at your
Randomly
tail.
grab your tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lift up your tail, which is
Jokes on them, I don't have one.
Toby and Andy are definitely in like the junior thing, and he's like leading me on a leash, but I'm taller than him already because he's only 6, and it's really
Aw.
cute. And I keep getting distracted and turning to lick him in the face.
regardless of who wins or who doesn't win, everyone involved has a ball. And
Literally at times.
everyone knows why the trophy came back. Every time another one of the dogs pass you, it just kind of this nod of appreciation. And there's times when you get the scent of raccoon, you can tell that wherever they are, new raccoon friends are.
So are my coyote friends.
Nope.
They're definitely cheering me on.
Nope.
Everyone
Definitely
in this
not.
world is either Toby's friend or will become
Yet to
Toby's
be.
friend.
Enemy is just another word for almost friends.
No.
No.
No. Oh, honey. Oh, muffin.
According to Toby, can't spell enemy without friend. We don't ask. Anything else?
And this is why reminder that none of us can spell.
Yep.
Anyone else have any final parting heckin' good doggo words?
Everyone is your friend if you try hard enough.
Well, with that, I feel like we can put a pin in this game of heckin' good doggos as we successfully not only recovered our trophy, but made some friends and told those coyotes they better watch out.
Get out
Because we're gonna make friends of them.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being a lovely cast. Thank you to everyone that
was-
came to support us.
So much fun.
Let me go back to the Liching Hour. Thank you so much for the raid. Pathfinding Adventures, thank you so much for the raid. I can appreciate it.
Can I request that the sequel to this is not necessarily more good doggos, but it's eat trash, do crime, and we see what the raccoons are up to.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
I think there is a one pager where you just play raccoons called like
Yeah,
trash,
it's great. I
trash
have it.
pandas. Yeah.
Trash pandas.
There's trash
Yeah.
pandas. Yeah, there's. I
Yeah.
have so many
It's
different
same
raccoons.
universe. Toby comes and makes an appearance because he needs to see his friends.
But yeah, I do want to go around one more time, give it a chance to tell you who you are and where people can find you on the internet. So clockwise, starting for me, which means that we are starting with Nikki.
That's me. This was so much fun, you guys. I love Toby, and now I just want to play him in every single game. I am Nikki. I am Coyote Witch on Twitter, the Coyote Witch here on Twitch and on Instagram. You can find me every other Saturday over on the ESP channel, playing Heaven's Fire, where I play another very fuzzy, good doggo, kind of, named Mabel Goodberry, who is a very good bear-y. Because I like playing animals. Let's see. I don't think I have anything here for the month of June. How is it June already, you guys?
Almost. Whew.
My art commissions are open. They are. I also do pet stuff and character arts. You can find that information over on my Twitter. If I end up in any streams, which I probably will in June, I will update it there on my Twitter. So go find me over there. I had so much fun making new friends, you guys.
Game is so cute. Over to Taylor.
Hi, I'm Taylor at _potato_ on the internet. You can find me here playing some things like some Apocalypse Keys we got coming back up, which I'm super excited for. That is in June. That is in June. But then other than that, you can find me over on High Shelf Collective, where I just finished book 3 of our Ascension anthology, which is a Cyberpunk Red kind of series and homebrew mega building that Dave and I have been working on. And hey, if you're a GM and interested in telling some Cyberpunk stories, let us know, because we need some more GMs telling stories. But we also play all sorts of other fun games and have so much coming down the pipeline there. I am also an admin and a part of Apocalyptic Unlimited, which is an all POC ran and supporting group that we do actual plays, and we are working on a zine, all to uplift some BIPOC voices in the TTRPG space. And I think really next month we're going to kind of start kicking off over streaming, as we have about 4 different games in the works for Pride for some charity to kind of start everything off. So keep an eye out on that. That's it. That's where I am.
Yeah. Amazing as always. Over to, and I'm gonna mispronounce this again, but I'm still gonna do it. Millen Ninja.
Yeah, you got it. I'll give you that. Well done. Hello, I am Millen Ninja.
Hey.
You can find me on Twitter at Millen Ninja Nerd, and you can also find me where I occasionally stream at Millen Ninja on Twitch. I do every once in a while variety streams. I do build streams for various war games, including Blood Bowl and Conquest. I also do take part in some various live plays for D&D 5e over on twitch.tv/LetJake, and also at Draco Magnus for their campaigns. Kind of on a hiatus because some people are moving, but more stuff on that to come. And I will have to say, it was a pleasure to be able to meet and play with all of you today.
Much fun. And like we said at the top of the stream, but if you weren't here for that, all of the art for all of these heckin' good doggos was done by Cyberella Draws. Go check out everything. Like, your Twitter is just amazing, and I love it so much.
You should see the art
Please.
she's been doing in our chat.
I know, it's
so
like,
fucking good.
Please post that art so people can see it on
I was
Twitter.
firing on it.
It's so freaking cute. Oh, I love it.
And who would have thought I never draw animals? Ever.
You should.
I guess that comes to me now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So you can find me on my Twitter at CyberEllaDraws. I do have Tumblr. It's Sootchild because what's consistency precious? It's the whole thing. Otherwise, yeah, I did some drawings during the stream. I'll be posting them on my 2 socials, so you can find them there. And thank you for letting me join in on this. It was a lot of fun being a heckin' good doggo.
And that brings us over to Aaron.
Hello everyone, I'm Aaron. You can find me pretty much everywhere in some fashion of Great Cthulhu. I think the only place there's an underscore in the middle is Twitter because there's someone camping the un-underscoreless one. Let's see. Next, you can find me Fridays over on my friend Stolen Fire's channel. We play Blade Runner. I play a fixer who I am leaning towards might be a secret replicant. So that's fun. I will probably be doing other stuff. I do a lot of stuff with Girls Around These Worlds and other various channels. I'm always happy to show up. Yeah, happy almost Pride, everyone. It was lovely to meet all of you. Lovely to play with you. Thank you so much for running. This was just a complete blast. I had so much fun.
Absolutely. I guess that just leaves me. Of course, I have been Andrew, your facilitator for tonight's game, but these lovely people told the story. I was just here to voice raccoons and coyotes, and I had as much fun as anyone else did. If you like what we do casting calls each and every month for games much like this one. So if you want to come and hang out with us, our casting call for next month has already closed because it's almost next month already. But we have a bunch of great games set up for July. So if you want to come roll some dice with us, you can join our Discord. Link down below, that big old button is Discord. It's where we post said casting calls, schedules, and just generally hang out and be giant nerds. That's all I got. Our friends over at Starlight Tales are currently playing some. So, I'm going to go right over to them. Speaking of heckin' good nerds. But yeah, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Hoop. This was so much
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.